Hey, this is Pamela Riemenschneider, and this is Greg Johnson, and this is the Produce Reporter Week in Review. Greg, I see that you are wearing a Chiefs jersey. Oh, yeah. Getting ready for your big
Yes,
game, huh?
yes. For the first time in my life, my team is actually playing in the Sunday Super Bowl, the American national holiday. It's got to happen sometime.
I know, right? And I actually won't even be in America when that's happening. I will be on my way to Fruit Logistica.
Yeah, we're going
So,
to take two different approaches. I'm going to be very nervous, and you're going to be sleeping in another country.
yeah, yeah. I actually, so here's what I'm doing as a favor to Chiefs fans. Um, I didn't watch that one playoff game where they had the epic comeback. I
Houston.
actually left after the first quarter, and then they came back and won it. And then in the championship game for the conference championship, I didn't watch any of it except for to see Tennessee score a touchdown. And then I was like, ooh, this isn't good. So I left. So why don't I just leave the country so that you can just win from the beginning? So you're
That's
welcome.
very thoughtful of you.
Yeah. But that also means that I won't be eating America's national food for the Super Bowl, unofficial national food for the Super Bowl, avocados and guacamole, because no way am I getting guacamole in Paris.
That's right. And I had to take this out of its paper bag. It is still very hard, but come Sunday afternoon, it'll be perfect and ready for guac.
Oh yeah, because that's actually I pulled up my video from last year on how to avoid avocado hand. I'm sure you're prepared for your avocado hand avoidance. Nick and peel, don't whack and scoop.
Oh, yeah.
To remind folks to buy, if you're gonna buy unripe avocados, just go ahead and buy midweek. And then I got a couple of hurry up methods for those of you slackers who didn't buy yet. You can use a paper bag. You can also use a wool sock. That will ripen your avocado pretty quick. And then there's some other, like the internet told me, total don't do this methods, like baking them in foil. Yeah, how about you just go buy like pre-made guacamole? Every grocery store in America has really good pre-made guacamole by now. So let's just avoid those methods. And then next week, you can reap the benefits of so many avocados still in the stores after the Super Bowl. So right now is when America's going to start on its avocado bender.
Well, the Avocados from Mexico group and APM say it has been going since January 1st. And I have a story this week saying how they set a record the third week of January by shipping 33,000 tons during the week of avocados from Michoacan to the US. And they are saying 120,000 tons around the Super Bowl this year, which will also be it'll be close to last year's record, but up 20% from 2 years ago.
I mean, the demand is there, and they actually have a new store opening, or a new restaurant opening in Dallas that I've got to get to, the Avo Eatery. I will definitely be checking that out next time I'm in Dallas. So avocados are everywhere, especially this week. Hopefully they will be celebratory avocados for the Chiefs fans in my life. I'm married to a Vikings guy, so it's kind of tough to watch this from our perspective.
It'll be a whole different experience here in Kansas City. You have a video up this week about apples, and you did an apple taste test. And it was fun to see who you and your group determined was the number one apple in your test.
Well, we've talked about this back and forth over the last couple of months. Kind of feeling like Jan Brady with Cosmic Crisp lately, where it's like, Marsha, you know, that's my favorite analogy, where their PR was amazing. They got a lot of news outlets talking about them, so much though that I actually started to get annoyed about how much Cosmic Crisp coverage there was out there. Surely this apple cannot be that good. Surely it is a bunch of hype. And then so I finally got to the end of it. I said, you know what? It's winter apple season. It's time to start testing these ones that are supposed to be better later in the season. So I went to Central Market and I bought every single premium variety that I could get there. And Central Market has a ton. And I also grabbed a couple of standards like Fuji and Gala and Red Delicious, because why not?
Of course.
And I actually ended up buying my Cosmic Crisps at Walmart because Walmart displays them in this awesome, like they use the display ready cartons, they're in the reefer case, and for some reason for the last couple of weeks they've been $1.50 a pound. So I literally, like, every time I go to Walmart, I walk out of there with two of these bags. I'm not even kidding. Of Cosmic Crisp apples. Because they were that good.
When you get a deal, you got to take advantage of it.
I know. Well, and they're supposed to be a really good apple to keep around. Like that's allegedly what I'm hearing, is that it's supposed to stay great in my fridge. The other thing about the Walmart merchandising that I'm wondering if this kind of played into it, because I tried Cosmic from a couple of different retailers. They were all displayed on ambient temperature, which is where most apples are displayed. Walmart has them in the reefer case. The ones from Walmart have been amazing. The ones at other retailers have been good, but not like the best thing I've ever eaten. So there could be something to it. And also, by the way, I love plastic minimization as much as the next guy, but these new bags, Walmart, 3 of them have broken on my way from my basket to the counter. They are tiny and thin, and I mean, you're trying to save the planet, but you're ruining my apples because I've dropped a bunch on the floor.
Well, that would be doubly bad for me because I take those bags on walks with me with my dogs. And you know what they get used for?
Hooray for you for reusing.
Yeah, but I don't want the super thin ones. That's not going to work for me.
Maybe not the Walmart bags.
No. We also have retail news this week. Last week, we talked about the bankruptcy problems of Fairway Market and Lucky's, and we had an update to the Lucky's story on who's buying some of their old stores, and it's kind of coming full circle a little bit.
Yeah, so, okay, we have been talking actually for the next issue of Produce Blueprints magazine about Kroger and what Kroger's doing to compete and maintain its place in grocery retail, and it's got a lot of pressure from a lot of different fronts, and one of those is the discount front. We see a lot. Aldi, for example, is on a full court press, like really trying to become one of the largest retailers in America, spending billions of dollars in adding stores, adding more fresh produce to stores, and Aldi is picking up several of the closed Lucky's locations. It wasn't disclosed which of the stores it's picking up, but I thought it was interesting that Kroger had reportedly a 55% stake in Lucky's, and once they get out, Aldi's moving in. So there's another one. Publix picked up a couple of the Lucky's stores, but that discount area of retail is one that has been hot. We've got Grocery Outlet had an IPO over the summer. And now there was another press release that came out this week from Hy-vee in Iowa, and they had announced that they were taking over 6 more bankrupted and closed Shopko locations to open their Dollar Fresh banner. And that's one that I really hadn't looked at too much. And I started looking into the press release and looking to see, and I noticed that this is actually doubling the number of Dollar Fresh stores that Hy-vee operates in Iowa and Nebraska. And so it's really interesting to see a regional player devote so many resources into opening a discount banner.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that they're going after it. And, I'd like to figure out a way to get up to Iowa to see that. Iowa's a bordering state from where I live, but the states are a little bigger in the middle of the country.
Yeah, it's not a day drive to get anywhere in Iowa from Missouri and Kansas. But the thing that is, the other thing that I noticed is that it's a lot of smaller towns, and I even think some of these locations would be considered almost even a food desert. So to bring, the Hy-vee banner into those communities is potentially quite impactful for the people who live there.
Yeah, and they are very well known for their high quality produce.
Next week, I will be coming to you, not from my office. I spent, not very much time here. And I will be coming to you from Berlin at Fruit Logistica. So we'll have a whole lot of exciting things to talk about, new products, new innovations, plastic minimization techniques. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for the Produce Reporter Week in Review. If you are not getting the Produce Reporter, go to producebluebook.com and sign up.
And go Chiefs.